Yo, what is going on, guys? We're back with another SnowRunner mod preview. Alright, this isn't a review, it's a preview. This is a current work in progress. Massive shout out to Sir Raven from Ranger's Workshop for reaching out and providing early access to check this out. This is a 2005 Lincoln Mark LT. The anticipated release date is going to be around the end of January, or sorry, the end of February, maybe early March possibly. There's still a little bit of work that needs to be done and some more testing. He wants to make sure it's perfect when it comes out. And for those of you that are wondering, is this going to make it to console? Well, yeah, hopefully. He's going to work on the console version as soon as this one's done. Once the console version is done, it needs to be submitted for approval. And ultimately, it's up to the SnowRunner developers if it's going to make it or not. But you know what to do. Drop a like on the video, drop a sub on the channel, let's jump into it. Alrighty guys, let's build and customize up the 2005 Lincoln Mark LT. Now this is a work in progress. Some stuff is going to change. Engine, we get the 4.6 liter V6, the Coyote 5 liter V8, and the Trident 5.4 liter V8. Gearbox, we get 5-speed off-road. We also have the Gearbox Scout, Highway, and off-road. We're going to keep the 5-speed off-road. Suspension, we got small lift kit, trailer rider lift kit, and off-road suspension. We're going to go with the trailer rider. Tires, oh, these look nice. We got the PT53 Wayfinder, PT77 Freeman, PT53 Wayfinder, and PT77 Freeman, so 38 and 39. In the off-road category, we got PT60 Wazak, PT36 Rapide, PT68 Radoban, PT75 Aquinas. I could be pronouncing some of these wrong. PT89 Eden, and we got that 38, 39 as well. Now let's get down to the mud tires. All right, so we got BFGs. These are basically a KO2, I think, or a mud terrain. And 38, PT67 Terramere, PT51 Rage Claw, PT53 Jormungandr, PT74 Kikili, PT76 Threshermaw, PT90 Marshlander 2, and we got that 38 to 39. And then chained, we have the PT53 Jormungandr Studded, and the PT89 Eden Chained, and the PT53 Jormungandr Studded in 39, and the same PT89 Eden Chained. I really like the chained. I haven't seen a lot of chained winter tires that I've kind of liked much. We had chained options with the 2021 Toyota Tacoma, and I haven't really seen many since, so we're actually going to go with the chained. We're here in Alaska, it makes sense. We've got extended battery winch, powerful battery winch, and standard winch. We're going to go with the powerful battery winch. We got engageable diff lock, 3 options, so this is a work in progress. I don't know what any of this means, but we got to choose one or the other. So we're going to choose one that came with, actually. Snorkel, we get tall front-facing snorkel. We're going to skip that for today. Beacons, we get the flasher wide orange or flasher wide blue. Changes the color of the, what's being illuminated. These Lincoln Marks, I think, at one point, and that generation F-150, they were actually used for escort trucks, maybe. I'm not going to put a flasher on today. Rims, we got a lot of rim options here. We got Blem 2, Stellaris 5 Silver, Stellaris 5 Dark Bronze, SEM 225. They're the PT59 rims from Pog Tires. Stalwart 2, Ricard Magnum Black, Ricard Magnum Silver, Rocket 65, Citadel RX Polished Cobalt, Big Iron, Ricard Serpent Matte, Torseg Imperial, Classic Steel 5-spoke, Euler Black, Peon, and Classic Slotted. These all look good. This is technically a winter tire. I'm going to keep the rims that are on it on. They look the most stock in my opinion. Colors, the texture map in here is really, really nice. I really like this black though a lot. because I think all these Lincoln Mark trucks that I saw IRL, they had this black paint job. But the texture mapping's nice. The detail here is really nice. We're going to pick that, and yeah, we're going to pull this bad boy out and see what it could do. Alrighty. So again, just really want to shout out Sir Raven for giving me access to this. I was so excited. I kind of always wanted to see a Lincoln Mark LT. And now we can. Alright, we started the engine. So, as you can tell, work in progress. And nothing says that better than the gauges being in your face, literally. But that's okay. The interior looks really nice. It's, like, for being a work in progress, is incredibly detailed. Texture mapping, like the steering wheel looks awesome. Seats are done well. I love the two-tone. But this will get filled out more as we go. Alright, the engine sounds are nice. It honestly sounds just like the actual F-150s and Lincoln Marks that had this exact engine. That is crazy. Let's go down here a little bit. There's some ice in the snow, and on the road it's handling really good. You could see the chains. They're doing okay. This will be a real treat once it makes it to console for you console guys. You can see the marks from the chains on the ice. It's cool. So all-wheel drive is always on. The sound profile for the engine and transmission are absolutely incredible. Let's grab a photo here. Oh. Boom. Those chains look really good. Now, it's hard to find tires that don't look super OP, have a somewhat stockish look, and look really good, but Sir Raven nailed it, these chain tires. And I know a lot of the tires or rims came from other contributors to the project, which is awesome, but I'm sure he'll provide full credits. I think there's credits as you're going through customization for tires and rims, etc. There's going to be probably some credits also in the mod listing, I would imagine, once it releases. Now that is awesome. That is incredibly balanced. So in automatic or high gear, we spun quite a bit. This is not OP. This is realistic. I mean, this is a Lincoln Mark, not a super modified Hummer. This is, so far, I love what I see. It's incredibly balanced. I'm impatient. I'm thinking in my head like, alright, we gotta see this sooner than the end of February. And, you know, of course, as Sir Raven does some updates to the mod, I'll also do some updates on the channel to reflect that, keep you guys informed. The on-ice handling with these chain tires is pretty realistic. Slid a little bit, but nothing crazy. Let's see how we do on the torture test. Okay, we're already dug in pretty good. We're gonna put it in a low. I want to give this truck like the best chance of success here. Still a work in progress. We got the trail rider suspension. We should be good. Alright, we're gonna put in a low minus just to try to be extra safe. I think we're at the point now where we're hopefully okay. We're digging in a little bit in the rear. But we're still crawling through. put it back in a low. Getting a little bit of slippage there, but nothing I'm worried about yet. Alright, we're going to put in a low minus just because we're kind of in the soupy spot now. But I think we're doing pretty good. I mean, this is how a stock vanilla truck, or close to it, would handle through this mud pit. I mean, I did, you know, half my mod reviews in this torture test, but at the end of the day, I would much rather have something that's balanced and realistic than OP and just way too powerful. And also, it's super exciting to see Sir Raven come out with the mod because he has contributed substantially to Ranger's Workshop as a moderator and helped the SnowRunner community out in so many different ways. So getting an opportunity to make a mod, I think, is something that's kind of like almost nostalgic for him to some degree. He's given so much to the community, and now he's like taking it up a notch and working on this mod, which looks amazing. Like, in my opinion, other than the interior, and I think maybe some texturing back here, when he says work in progress, this looks like this is what most people would release with. And the fact that, you know, he's planning for the end of February shows that he's really going to take the time and put the attention to detail in to properly finish this mod and make it enjoyable for everybody, not just rush it. And that just goes to further show the passion that he has for SnowRunner, for the SnowRunner community and all the players involved. So put it back in a low here. We're doing good. Like, I'm really impressed with this. When SnowRunner first came out, I remember this mud pit in Alaska was like the worst thing to try to drive through, period. It was impossible. Alright, we're starting to come out of it. I'm going to put it in a low, and once we get a little bit further ahead, I'm actually going to pop it in a low plus. It's all about the strategy. Oh no. There we go. Alright, just like that, we made it through. Automatic, this handles really well for most of the snow and mud. We're gonna go check it out up here. Now, the suspension being a trailer rider suspension, I expect it to be a little stiff. The way the box is bouncing is exactly how you would expect it to. So the suspension play and movement is just, it's really well done. This is another really good photo opportunity here. Boom. Even in the deeper snow, no problem. this actual patch of snow here, this almost ended my SnowRunner career. I got the Chevy stuck, I got the Hummer stuck. It was bad, and then mods started popping out, like reasonable mods, and yeah, we made it. But this is realistic. This is how you would probably spin with the Lincoln Mark IRL. Put in a high gear and we just start spinning, put it back in automatic and we're good. We get that little bit of kick. Grab a final picture, but that is going to end the SnowRunner mod preview. You know what to do. Drop a like on the video, drop a sub on the channel, guys. There is going to be a link for Ranger's Workshop in the description, but, you know, make sure if you pop in there, let Sir Raven know you're excited to see the Lincoln Mark come to life. I'm going to be doing more previews just like this, hopefully, in the future, so I created a special playlist for it. Hit the bell icon to get notified when new videos drop, and we'll catch you with the next one.